Erba Pura, Kirky. Which one is better, or are they the same? Today we're going to talk about it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. The Santa Marie here, and yes, this is a highly requested video. Ever since I first showed I had samples of both of these fragrances, I've been getting question after question after question. Are they the same? Do they smell similar? Do I need both? Are they worth it? Do we need it? Are they worth the hype? All of those questions, yes, I have received them, I have read them, and as I promised, I will do a video, and that video is happening right now. This is a debate that has been happening now for a good 2 years on YouTube, and I'm finally ready to give my own opinion on Erba Pura versus Tiziana Terenzi Kirké. Of course, one is Xerjoff, the other one is Tiziana Terenzi. So two very highly coveted niche brands that we love here in the fragrance community. I'm excited to do this video because I got some thoughts and I got some opinions, and we're gonna get into it. Lipstick of the day, everyone. This is a MAC Mare lipstick. I have it linked below as always, as well as everything that is already on my face. We're doing pinky lavender today. Next up, we have fragrance of the day, and in keeping with the mood and the topic, I went with a Tiziana Terenzi fragrance today. This is Andromeda. Andromeda is your fragrance of the day. Newer to my collection. I'm still wearing it, still getting to know it. Full dedicated review will be happening on this fragrance, but I'm still enjoying it at the moment. I'll say that much. Tiziana Terenzi's Andromeda is your fragrance of the day. So, okay, let's start with, let's see here, the one I have known the longest, and that is Tiziana Terenzi's Kirké. And I do have a decant of it. I do have a decant of Erba Pura as well. So that's how we're gonna do this sampling, do this comparison for you all, and I got some bonuses too towards the end of this video. Kirky. This is an extrait de parfum. It retails for $295. It only comes in one size, which is the 3.4 ounce size. So a lot of bang for your buck. Of course, you can get it in other places. I will link that below for those that are lovers of Kirky. Now, this is actually my second sample or decant of Kirky. I first experienced it last year when I first ordered samples of Tiziana Terenzi fragrances. I'll link that video up top. And Kirky was one of the fragrances in that haul because this is one of the ones that if you notice whenever you look up Tiziana Terenzi fragrances, Kirky always comes up first because it has a lot of hype, and then it doesn't help that it blew up on TikTok as well last summer. I don't know, it's a whole thing, which that app is so interesting to me. But anywho, I'm gonna spray a little bit of Kirky because like I said, this is my second rodeo with it, so I'm actually very familiar with this fragrance as well as the house of Tiziana Terenzi as a whole. So I'm gonna spray that, like I'm letting it dry down, and you know what, I'm gonna share the notes. So top notes, this is officially from Tiziana Terenzi, so we get it right, no assumptions. We have passion fruit, peaches, raspberries, cassis, pears, warm sand. Okay, that's the top notes. Then we have heart notes of lily of the valley, which I'm a lily of the valley person. And then we have base notes of heliotrope, sandalwood, vanilla, patchouli, and musk. So, okay, that's Tiziana Terenzi's Kirky. Now, when I wear this fragrance, I will tell y'all what I get, and most importantly, what I'm getting on this paper right now. I definitely get the peachiness, but to me this has a woody musk of a dry down. So definitely fruity, more so heavily on that peach passion fruit vibe with a woody dry down. One thing about Tiziana Terenzi fragrances, and Kirky is no exception to the rule, they all last for eternity. They just do, in general, they just last for eternity. Kirky lasts for eternity as well, but I must say to me, Kirky is actually softer to my nose in comparison to some of the others in the brand. So I'm like, interesting that people say it's such a beast and so loud. On my skin, when I've worn it, so again, not just on this paper, when I actually wear the fragrance, it's soft on me. So it's still that musky dry down, woody, like I said, fruity, but heavy on the musk and the woody dry down for sure on my skin, but it's soft. It actually turns into more of a skin scent in my opinion. Now others around me can smell it, but to me it's a skin scent, so hey. So that's what I get from Tiziana Terenzi's Kirky. So now let's move on to Xerjoff's Erba Pura, which a lot of people really ride hard for Erba Pura. And Erba Pura is interesting, whereas Kirky, I've noticed more women ride for Kirky, which technically Kirky is unisex, by the way. Erba Pura is unisex as well, but I've noticed that men and women equally go hard for Erba Pura, which is very interesting for me. Let's talk about it. So here is my sample of Erba Pura. Pura. I'm gonna go ahead and spray this one. As you all know, I first talked about this one when I did my sampling Xerjoff fragrances about a month ago, 2 months ago, somewhere like that. I'll link it up top for you all to check out at your own leisure. But yeah, I was very excited because Erba Pura, like I stated, has a cult following and people really love this one, particularly in the summertime. I've noticed that. So let's get into it. Now with Erba Pura, I have heard repeatedly that if you like fruits, this is the GOAT. This is the one true champion when it comes to a fruity fragrance. Men say this and women say this. So that's why I was like, oh, well, let me see like what's going on with it. So of course, let's get into the notes, sizing, prices, because y'all notice how I like to do my breakdowns. So officially, this is from Xerjoff's website. We have notes, top notes, orange and lemon from Sicily, Calabrian bergamot. Then we have a fruity basket from the Mediterranean. Then we have amber and vanilla beans from Madagascar and white musk. So okay, let me spray this. And yes, I have been wearing Erba Pura on my skin, so I can speak to how that lasts, how it does, all that too. Absolutely, this is a fruit basket. This is straight up a fruit basket. That is what this is. I cannot distinguish one fruit from the other. Literally how they have it on here, fruit basket, is true. They just threw all the fruits in there and mixed it up and said, let's just see what happens. That's what Erba Pura is. And then, oh, by the way, the musk, when I tell you about the musk, it starts off soft, but it's like as you wear it, the musk actually gets stronger and stronger and stronger. It's like really fascinating. Normally things fade, but no, this one gets stronger to me. Now to me, Xerjoff is loud. It is definitely much louder. I don't have to look for it. It's not a skin scent to me. It definitely projects more. Oh, and by the way, longevity, lasting power, all of that. It's eternal. It's eternal. You gotta wash yourself. You gotta wash your clothes to get it off. So definitely you get your bang for your buck. And speaking of bang for your buck, one thing I do like too about Erba Pura is that it comes into sizes. It comes in a 1.7 fluid ounce size, and that currently retails for $175. There's also the 100 ml size, or the 3.4 ounce size, that retails for $250. Erba Pura is a eau de parfum, and by the way, Kirky is an extrait de parfum. I'm not sure if I said that. So that is a difference in what technically the concentrations are, but both of them are eternally lasting and last forever. So I just want to say that. So definitely when it comes to having options for its pricing and sizes, I am loving Erba Pura for that, because you all know what size do I like of anything? 50 ml. And just for most people like to have the option. So I love that. So okay, now let's talk about, directly the scents. So Kirky, Erba Pura. I stand on what I said. Kirky is much softer in my opinion, and it has more of a woodier note in it, whereas Erba Pura, in my opinion, heavier on the fruits. Heavier, and it's definitely louder for sure in my opinion. So I have to say this, people try to say they smell the same. To me, no, they do not. And I'm talking even after I've worn them, dried down, hours later, they do not smell the same. What it is the whole musk thing with some fruits thrown in, but it's different. They are not the same. And in fact, I want to mention the fragrance from Tiziana Terenzi that I actually think smells closer to Erba Pura in my opinion than Kirky does. And that fragrance is Cassiopea. Cassiopea actually, in my opinion, is closer, and I'm gonna spray a little bit since we're here. And you all know I adore Tiziana Terenzi's Cassiopea. I have a full dedicated review already up on the channel. It'll be linked up top for you to check out. But yeah, because I get more of that fruit, like the fruit, that similar fruit basket vibe. Now this is sweeter in my opinion, but the fruitiness to me is definitely closer in Cassiopea to Erba Pura than Kirky. If you want something that's closer, in my opinion, now they are not the same, they're not dupes, I would go with Cassiopea, and I just obviously like Cassiopea more because you see what, a full bottle, there's that. So now for the final verdict. So a lot of people ask, okay, do I need both of them? Which one should I purchase? Which one is like worth it? Which one am I willing to go there for, right? I think I can show you better than I can tell you. Here you go. Here's my answer for which one I think is worth it in my opinion. Yeah, your girl picked up a box, full bottle. Yes, this is the full presentation of Xerjoff's Erba Pura. And like I said, I love a 50 ml, and that's exactly what I got. And here it is, you all. I got my Erba Pura. And the bottle is just everything. I was trying to wait to share it in my end of the month haul like I normally do, but I couldn't wait because I had to go ahead and talk about this. And I said, you know what? The proof is in the pudding. Your girl got it, okay? Erba Pura, in my opinion, is definitely worth it more. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you all, this is my second sample slash decant of Kirky, and my opinion still feels the same. Like, it's okay, don't get me wrong, it's nice, but I don't think it's full bottle worthy, especially when I know about other Tiziana Terenzi fragrances, like, again, Cassiopea, like I just talked about. I think Cassiopea is worth it more, in my opinion, from Tiziana Terenzi. Then if we're gonna do the fruit basket thing, I think Erba Pura. I think Erba Pura is definitely the one that is worth the full investment. When I say a little bit goes a long way with Erba Pura. This is not one you bathe in or you would literally choke yourself out and everyone else around you. Completely unisex of a fragrance, just the fruits. The fruits. I remember when I first smelled my sample decant, and this was the one I was immediately like, absolutely yes, full bottle me. And y'all see what happened. Full bottle happened. So that is my takeaway on this epic battle debate of Tiziana Terenzi's Kirky versus Erba Pura from Xerjoff. Again, in a nutshell, Kirky is fruity, woody musk of a dry down. It's softer, it's more of a skin scent, in my opinion. Erba Pura is fruit basket with musk, and it plays no games. You're going to smell it, it is loud. And by the way, I have noticed it is a certified compliment magnet too. So for those that are into the like compliment wearing fragrances, that type of thing, Erba Pura. Erba Pura, in my opinion, Kirky is overhyped. Is so overhyped. Tiziana Terenzi makes way better fragrances. Just, they do. Besides Kirky. No, don't do Kirky. Get Erba Pura. And yeah, just go live your best life. So that is my takeaway on this fragrance. I love it. I love it. All in all, the whole fruity musk vibe thing, it's a whole thing here in the community. It's here to stay, and I think it's going to have a run here for summer 2023. I just think so. So if you're here for the content, hit the thumbs up button. If you don't like fragrances, then I mean, that's okay. But yeah, that's my takeaway, y'all. And until the next video, I will see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.